My fault, y'all. My fault. Sitting here doing the nonsense. Alright, so I can't hear it. But yeah. So we gotta load up. Load up. But yeah, I might go ahead because this is my tank here. This is my troll. Might get my troll here. Yeah, my tank's slightly higher anyways. And my tank got all the gear anyways too. I might go ahead and give him that CR skip just to get it up there right quick so we can get those support ones going and kind of go from there. Now DC needs to stop playing with me, you know. I don't like the fact that I gotta restart the game, like close it out completely. And one, it ends my stream, but two, just for the marketplace cash to come over, that's stupid. In my opinion, at least. Shoot. Let's go ahead and let's hit this event right here, right? Go to anniversary. I know I did say to do the stuff, do a little progression, so it scales it down for you. Hey, nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and make this purchase right now. Cool. Order complete. We are gonna get another skill point for this, so we're gonna open that up. We got a couple other things as well. We do have a med capsule as well, so hey, might do a little bit of opening of that too. Let's get the skill point going. We have 40 marks as well, source marks, and 40 Mogo acorns for the latest DLC vendor. Now, I believe, yep, there it is. Oh, there it is. So this is the power ring that we got. You see it grants us different ones. We got tank roll, got healer roll, protect. Oh, so we get like the bubble pretty much, the regular bubble, and it heals when it breaks. Okay, so that's wait, what healer power does that right now? That's Celestial. I think it's Celestial that does it. Celestial does it. So this is one that, bro, this is the new power set ring, right? It has the appearance of an artifact. Actually, it's an augment. Other augments are, these are normal DLC augments. They normally just give you like an extra gear choice, some stats when you're in that DLC, and some mechanic benefits. So actually 25% chance to bonus contribution when completing tasks. Okay, cool. Reduce the incoming damage from this orbital. Okay, cool. So you see mechanic stuff, right? So that's what it normally does. But this one is actually powers. This is crazy. Alright. So I'm not gonna lie. I know it takes nth metal, from what I was told. We are gonna go over to House of Legends. Because your boy, you know what I mean, he be stacking up. And I did get the bigger, pack and whatnot, just in case we got to do anything. Plus, I said in the previous stream, as well as a video that your boy has been making. I just realized I was in the league chat, and they're not going to understand what's going on. I just realized that. I'm gonna have to talk to the league later on because I keep doing that, and I want to make my chat the default chat instead of the league chat. I'm gonna have to figure that out though. They're probably looking at me crazy. This could be. It don't matter though. We all good. Let me go ahead and pull some of these out. Like my nth metal there. Yo. Okay, it was kind of stuck for a sec. Nth metal. Okay, quantum field energies, we want that, I believe.
I want to see some demonstrations of the powers raising hands. Medium dark skin tone.
This ain't medium dark skin tone. That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. Alright. But yeah, I got you. Let's get our preservation one just in case as well. Just so we're safe on that. Now, if it's like the rest of them, you come to artifacts here. And normally past artifacts, you go to augments. Cool. 50. I don't know how much this actually takes total though. That's 4 levels. Huh. Let's go around. Let's go around. Huh. Let's just. We're gonna have to load count this stuff in. Since each one's 1,000, it makes it a lot easier. So I need like 10. And some crits are crits. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a 100% success chance. So we're not tripping. So what's the next one? 10K. So hold on. Is this still gonna be just 200? Is it bad if I go ahead and just do 200 off rip? I feel like it's gonna be 200. Let's do 150 because we did just do 50 already. So let's do 150. Right? Let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh wait, it's another success chance 100, which I ain't tripping on. Okay, so what was this one? 150. Okay. So is it gonna be 200? Are you serious? I'm only short 1. How much source force I got? I could just buy another one, but I don't wanna. Got a stupid amount. Alright.
Bollocks. Do I look like your mum? What are you going on about?
Hello, John Constantine. You're always saying something. Alright, let's go back over to it. Oh, that was it. We only need to do rank 4? Max bet. Let's equip. New abilities obtained. Now, okay, let's see how this goes. I do got 5 skill points. Next year I got all these. Yo. Sorry, y'all, dog, tripping. Do I already have just the ability? I do have just the abilities. Dude, sit down. You keep just getting up and bro, you being real extra on purpose for no reason. You tripping, big dog. You tripping. Let's put vortex there too. Alright. Let's go over to the sparring targets in the House of Legends here. And we just do it on 3. Let's go to combat. Let's see what's up. Okay, so we have. Let's see what each one says as we're going through it. So this is. Oh my goodness, how am I supposed to say this? Scintillating blast. I feel like I'm not saying that properly at all. But it dates enemies, makes them vulnerable. Okay. Has like a decent range on 25 meters is pretty far. Has an area effect, so that's good. 5 meters. Launch hard light projectile at the target, damage them and target and nearby enemies. Okay, cool. So it's only 100 power cost. So this one of the spam ones. So the cooldowns are only half a sec. This one of the spam ones. Okay, that's gonna. Hold on. Oh yeah, the pages sit here and hit me like crazy. Let's take pages off for the scrap soul cloak at the moment, just so I won't have to deal with that constantly, because that's a little ridiculous. Let's see it from a distance. Let's get a combat. Ridiculous. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, so it's just a little hard light projectile. Cool. Yeah, I thought I took this mess off. I didn't take it off. Oh wait, because I can't change in combat. Huh, I'm so used to that. I am so used to that still. Lovely. Alright. Nonetheless. Okay, so that was that. What's that? 160. For reference, you have this. It's doing like almost 300k. That's a channel ability. So I mean, it's kind of subpar. But then again, you can keep spamming it. So I mean, this will make the pet build go stupid though. Ooh, hold on, what? Yeah, that just hit a mill. Huh. See what that does. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Okay, so Luminous Beam is vulnerable to interrupt. Goodness, if I could speak, I would do it. Days enemies take additional damage, so use RC some synergy here. Fire Beam of Light Energy, damaging and knocking down a single target. If the target is above 75% health, the attack deals extra damage, which is very good. So it's not a finisher, it's an instigator. Oh, I see ambush. It's a starter, so to speak. Tank roll taunts a single target to attack you instead of others. The effect is more powerful and will not be broken by a standard tank roll taunt, which is very, very good. That's key right there. That is key, because we need more tank ones like that, especially when we know bosses or certain ads in particular. When you're trying to like have two tanks, you need to separate them. But the one tank is like spamming like a very like AOE, like everybody come to me. The other tank's like, no, I need you and only you to come over. That's great for mechanic-based things. It's 200 power cost, 6-second cooldown. So I mean, it's pretty regular if you think about it. You see, Dehydrate's 200 power cost, 3-second cooldown. So it's a little bit longer on the cooldown aspect, but it is a channel skill. See, that's 5 seconds for Nemesis, and that's Vulnerable Interrupt, 8 seconds for Omega, and this is like meta as could be. So, yeah, Luminous Beam's pretty good. And it hits like a mill. So, I mean, it kind of crit back to back. So, it seems like it had a very high crit chance. Life Shield. This is the one in healer roll. Yeah, it gives you 3. That's pretty standard for healers. Now, it does heal you when it breaks, which I think if you do the combo for it in Celestial does that as well. So, it's nice to have that in other classes or other powers, I would say. So, it is for yourself. Duration 12 seconds, that's fine. Use light energy to form a protective barrier that prevents incoming damage and heals you when it breaks. This is the life shield. I'm cool with that. Okay. Yo, the effect on that looks sick. Yo, I did say DC need to add more lantern powers because the DC universe is very lantern. Has a lot of lantern good stuff on it, man. So, it's kind of crazy. Okay, my only gripe with these, okay, it did come back. I was about to say, they look, because they're already kind of grayish already, it looks very difficult to really see if it's up or willing to hit or not. Which I'm very intrigued about that square one there, the last lantern ability. But let's just continue on. We got Brilliant Chains. Okay, 3-second cooldown, 300 power cost, pretty standard. Okay. Got range to it, of course. Got a higher area effect, which is very good. Okay, 4 times 3, stuns for 3 seconds. Huh. Super modifier 4 times. Interesting. Okay. It does daze enemies, construct a chain of light to a target, and any additional enemies near the target dealing damage over time and stunning them. Controller roll reduces the target defense. So this is controller. Okay. Cool. So I wonder if you can just use it as the base one initially. Ooh, hello. I mean, it's not the most damage, but it is just, I feel like it will be something nice just to throw into the mix. For sure, though. Definitely for sure. And especially for trolls, for those enemies that you get stunned, especially when you're helping out the tanks and those mechanics. The same situation I was talking about before. You got a tank going to everybody. You can kind of stop them in their tracks. So that could be pretty good too there. It's also a defense debuffs. That's always good, especially on the boss and anyone near the boss. You know, all the ads near the boss, you can do the same with them. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, now, last ability is going to be Radiant Nova. Ooh, that sounds powerful. It's a finisher, too. So we have a starter, ambush, and we have a finisher. Okay. It's vulnerable to interrupt, like all finishers in the game are. 6-second cooldown, switch your power cost. That's very standard. Area effect. Oh, so it's AoE finisher. Now, that is rare. I think there's only like one other in the game that I can think of, roughly. That's AoE. But, okay. 10-meter area effect radius, which is pretty good. At least overwhelming explosion of light, damaging and knocking down enemies into the air. The target is below 35% health. The attack does extra damage. Damage roll when a shield is active, deal increased damage and knock enemies away. Oh, so this could be great for your healer synergy as well as just the life shield itself synergy as well. Interesting. Whoa, I just realized something. Hold on. Because this is the healer role, you can have more shields. That means, for all my supercharged healers, like myself, we can have our whole supercharged loadout and have the additional heals and extra shields on deck. This is really meta defining for these 2 loadout trades, because you don't have to like switch mid-combat. For those who don't know, DC has an armory system, which is pretty much saving loadouts, okay? And in saving those loadouts, they did put a kind of a stipulation on it, if you will. So in combat, you can change to another loadout. So if I'm damage roll, right, and I want to change to my healer loadout, I can do that in the midst of a boss fight while we're in combat, right? But it has such a long cooldown, I can't change back in that same boss fight. It's not realistic for me to do it. I'll only have to change back if I'm out of combat, which is kind of impossible unless, you die. Nonetheless, let's do this Radiant Nova, the shield active. We're going to try it with the shield active as well and get kind of a damage comparison there, okay? Now, I don't have these guys low. I might spend some time to actually get them low and then test it out. But let's see. Okay, does a decent amount of damage. Nothing to scoff at all. So I'm actually very curious. Let's put the shield up, and then let's do it again. Okay, so we got like 30k more. Okay. I ain't mad at it. Now I will. Come on. There's that tactical advantage. I normally don't want to leave off. Let's just do this. Alright. Let me try to get these guys slow. So, for those who don't know,
I might hop on DC again to give this a try, bro.
Hey man, let's see. Dang it. They started. Oh man, I forgot. Come on. Gosh dang, come on, can I? So it did do the thing, but it didn't. It's like I can't get it just right. Hold on. These are glitch targets, right? So you regen health? Huh. Let's try that out. So I'm trying to cancel out this joint. Feels like I'm moving faster than my loadout's allowing me to at the moment. Yo, why is it? I need you to stay down. That's actually very annoying. I don't do the damage yet. Oh, so it's 300.
Are White Lantern powers the only new powers?
Yes, the only new powers. Water, which is what I am. That's what these abilities are. Um, those just got revamped, so they just got updated and kind of retouched. That's the latest touched power, and then White Lantern's the only new power. Yes, but it's kind of a bigger deal, I think, because it is the newest power in a lot of years. But yeah, that is very interesting to say the least. And this is a free 2% might plus 1% on the rest of the stats. It's really good. Like, there is no like downside to it. It's literally just all upside. Doesn't take any real nth metal like that. I mean, it's 200k. You'll get that on the this is the daily stuff, by the way. So you log in 1 day, 2 day throughout the month, right? And then so you get 8k right there, plus an additional 3k. So the free stuff's at the top, membership stuff at the bottom. So I'll say throughout the month, really much. So what that's 5, 11, 19,000 right there. One plus an additional 15. So what, 36k.
I have to do that even for 20 days to get the powers.
So, yes, if you want to do the non-buyout way, if you come to an event, right, you scroll to the anniversary, normally you have to do these challenges on the side here. So you have to do a daily mission, one of the weekly missions, which is like kill one of the beasts, or do the purge with the anchor, the big. This sounds bad. The big black guys. Okay, you have to take them out. The anchors, right? Or just do the raid, either one of the raids, or do the elite raid, right? And every day you can only get one, so that's kind of, but it will be 20 days consecutively. So you'll be very pressed on time based on how long this event stays around. I will say, because it doesn't stay around too long, you're very kind of pressed. It's not like you're forced to really buy it out, but it's almost heavily nudged at, I would say. You can, if you are that dedicated, you're going to log in every day, you can get it done. But let's just say, if anything happens and you don't log on one day, you're going to kind of be screwed out of it. So, but also keep in mind, it does scale down. It was 4,000 for me. I am a member, so you do take 10% off the buyouts now, if you remember. I think it was supposed to be 5,000, but it went to 4,000, even though that's not 10% by any means, but it's only 4,000 when I just bought it here a second ago. You rewind the stream. But let's say you get 10 out of the 20 events challenges done. You know, you do your daily mission 10 days in a row, week and a half, whatever. All right, cool. Instead of 4,000, it's just going to be 2,000 marketplace cash. And I already showed here on PlayStation, you can definitely go over on Pledge Store. You spend $100. Yeah, that is a lot of money. But it'll give you 15,000 marketplace cash. It's the most bang for your buck in that regard. So that's really good. But nonetheless, you can do it that way to get the White Lantern powers. Yeah, they seem pretty good. Um, this finisher one, it is very burst heavy finisher, which I'm kind of torn at because I really like that it is burst focused for a finisher. I'm also like, I thought it would do slightly more damage. So it roughly, let me see what the actual percentage of that is.
Forced to buy it, they shouldn't do that. Everybody should do the event for 20 days, no skip it.
Yes, that's what it does feel kind of forced, but I also think DC and what is it? EA, not EA, but EA or whatever the global company is, the parent holding company that finances it now, right? I think they know the demographic of DC, which is what they came out and said in their yearly review and their quarterly review, is that they even took a lot of the resource that DC had and they gave it to another game, thinking that was going to make the other game do better. It didn't. So I think they're going to reinvest that resource back in, which is what we're seeing here with the White Lantern powers. So I think it's like a kind of a call to arms, if you will, to see if we're going to invest in that. Since one, it's the anniversary. Two, is White Lantern powers. We've asked for more Lantern powers for 5-10 years at this point, and we got it, right? It's not a full set power, like a new healer power, a new troll power, a new tank in that regard, but it is something for everybody, so I can rock with it. It's something new they're trying out, and I think personally that it's more of a call to arms that the parent company's trying to just see like, oh hey, if we do reinvest these resources back in, are people going to start paying money? So I think that's what DC structured in this kind of way, where it's like the dedicated people don't have to spend money. The people who are going to be more casual about it, that have, the jobs with some extra income and whatnot, they're going to spend the money kind of anyways. So let's just kind of nudge them that way to go ahead and spend the money, drop it on it, and call it a day. Which, for me personally, that's what I did, as you saw, so it is what it is. Nonetheless, to get off that topic now, some I do want to.
People don't play the game right. A lot of them just skip through it and not learning how to play it right.
I don't want to fully disagree with that. I want to say yes and no, right? So most people don't play the game a lot right now, right? That's what you said, right? A lot of them just skip through it and not learn how to play it right. Yes and no. I feel like DC does a lot of stuff to kind of like help guide you in the right direction, but I also feel like it is so vast to where, like, for example, a lot of the stuff that's in game, unless you have a community that's kind of going to be with you, a league of some kind or something, a friend group or whatever, or even just use LFG a lot, right? If you're not queuing up for stuff, or you're not really playing the game like that, you could still be running a lot of the stuff, be playing daily, queuing up, and just through the on-duty menu, oh, hey, anniversary event, I'm going to start queue, I'm going to ready up, okay, done. But that doesn't mean that you know the mechanics. That doesn't mean that you ever played Elite. That doesn't mean that you have the damage to be a good DPS in an Elite mode or in a regular mode if you're trying to do a very specific type of feat where you have to hurry up and burn one and not burn the other, or hurry up and or survive this and you have to change your heal loadout. So I feel like there's a lot of different ways to play the game, but the game's also made out for so long that we're like, oh, a lot of these people, they know what they're doing, and at the same time, people who don't know what they're doing, they're gonna be looking at other people to help guide them anyways, which is where like people like me come in with my videos. Other people come in. I've been seeing this one dude. I'm going to give him a shout out for real though. What? He was just in my recommended a second ago. Oh, LV. ELV as in Victor, Y as in YouTube. Bro, that dude, buddy solid. At least from what I've been seeing. I've seen a couple videos of his. Buddy solid. He gives like pretty good damage loadouts too. Buddy solid. But yes, I feel like a lot of people do skip through it because I feel like you have that problem with everything. Clash of Clans, you got that stuff because that's another game that I play personally. Oh wait, hold on, Star Q. Yeah, let me do the stabilizer. Um, where a lot of people rush to the max town hall, they don't have their other stuff upgraded, their defenses, their walls, etc. So I feel like it comes with the territory of gaming, especially when you have a way to buy stuff to progress you faster. Luckily with DC, you have the option whether to learn the game and save money or pay some out and not have to learn as much, I feel like. Or really, you're not even learning as much. I don't know. I'm thinking about it now. That's not true. Because like even like the let's say you're like a complete free to play player, which I actually know several. You will still know a lot of the mechanics because they like to do elite stuff too. But I also know some people that are purely like they don't know what's going on. That's just depends. People do skip through it, so it's one of them yes and no's, man. I know I've been kind of rambling. Man, I'm just like thinking out loud because it's like it is like people do skip around, but at the same time, once you kind of like invest more into the game, like time wise, you're gonna learn the game anyways. I don't know. Man, I don't know. Weird to say, difficult to say. Nonetheless, though, I need to go to my base. Dang, I ain't got nothing going on. I got Mad Elite Gear on. I don't think I got my stuff paid up though. I need to go to my base. Map. Let's go to YouTube Hangout. Now, this is the base I was talking about earlier. That I want to get all the different comics and posters of DC Comics. Because there's so many that the DCUO has put in the game. And I want to like just line all these walls with it. You already see I already got like gold piles everywhere, which I think is sick. This took forever to get done, mind you. And you see how many like different gold piles, because these are like lumps. Like even these, like getting these lumps right, these are two separate gold piles. So just take that in consideration. And I want this one to be like all the different pets and stuff like that and collectibles in here. I don't really have a plan for this one yet. Of course, this is my armories. I know there's a lot of them. Don't at me. This room, I wanted to make like a sparring target in here and kind of go from there. I don't really know what to do. Like creatively, I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I had an idea, but I kind of fell short with it, so kind of up in the air. But we'll see. Let me get my cells going. Mods, of course. Supply drop always. Orbitals needed. And backup do some damage. Sidekicks, hey, look, that was mainly like PvP and then not worth it. See, I like this too because you got all the emotional spectrum. And with a white lantern, you see it? You see it? Now we a white lantern. Oh, but see now I wanna do like some damage testing and loadouts. How to incorporate these powers into loadouts. Now I will say I feel like the healer one is gonna be a lot easier than the damage one. Of course, this is like the damage ones I currently have. Which let me go ahead. Let me actually go back to my base here, right? let me save my current skill points in my couple of loadouts. Like this is my single target, my boss loadout. Let me save it in my add clear loadout, and then let me save my healer loadout as well. I think I'm gonna do the healer loadout first because it's gonna be easier to get it done, and then we're kind of just gonna go from there. Now stats, just getting more health. I used to be a big advocate of dropping, which I still am, like 5, 10 into precision for sure. If you, especially when you do those taps in between. Now I feel like with this current loadout, the way this kind of goes down, I'm not. If I'm being honest, I'm not doing any taps in between with how like frequently and like how the rotation kind of follows. I'm not gonna have time to tap in between just because of how the combo powers work right now. But let's save that. Oh, so now let's take our page back in there.
Welcome back. I just jumped back on yesterday for a
See?
sec.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I actually hopped on when the triple mark event was going on for the Raging Night DLC, which was like a few weeks back, maybe like a little over a month ago. So sometime last year, I hopped back on for that, and I was on it like heavy. That's where I made my money. That's where I got called back up. I got all elite gear, the latest stuff. So I was like, yeah, we do damage testing now. So yeah, but yeah, let's definitely drop this in there. Just because our single target loadout, and then we got a healer anyway, so we should be fine. Then we have I do have my pet DPS, which I need to experiment with that. I think that could be a little bit easy too, but I'm gonna have to experiment and see how it goes. Iconics, I got all the iconics. Now, mind you, I am a little bit wasting stats, so I wouldn't kind of directly follow my stat distribution when it comes to like all these extra skills and abilities that I got going on here, especially all the extra iconics. If you're not using it, then definitely just don't have it. But there's a lot that's like highly usable, I would say. Like Magma Vortex is pretty universal. Nemesis Lasso is so good. For those who don't know, like look what it says. It says 200% of your might. Of your might. That's what it does for the area damage. Which is why, like, yeah, it does say channel is 10 seconds, all that. But you can also cancel it out. Because if you, that's why I have it on my triangle. If you do a range attack as you're doing it, I don't have a target to hit. But if you do a range attack doing it, you cancel it out. So it's just so good. And then my might, that's why I'm also specing the health like that too. So you can get your might as high as you possibly can just to min-max that out. But let's do that. Oh yeah, go ahead. I do that. I do. You know what that gets done. Do my nemesis. Yeah, okay. I ain't tripping. Alright. We can do the pet DPS too, why not? Let's do our healer. I only really got one healer because it's just standard to do this healer nowadays. But yeah, see, but now I could really, I would say for me, oh, that's gonna get interesting real quick. For me personally, hold on, let me make sure I got the abilities I need to do. See, this is only what healer I actually need or want to have all these different like supercharges and weird abilities going on at once. Like Amazon deflection, you actually would use some interesting strats and mechanics for certain feats. Same with Clown Box, Hardlight Shield, just good to have sometimes. Lasso, it's weird because you do this like low man activity stuff, and it can actually work for you. And sometimes it's because you're a healer, stuff is drawn to you anyways, and you pull it. It's the whole thing. It can work, and you can kind of be like a pseudo tank for a little bit. I don't know. I always get super strength though, just because I like to pick cars when I'm outside. But yeah, nonetheless, let's make sure we have everything we need, or could possibly need, I should say. Yeah, we got our own pools just in case. We got different superchargers just in case. Already got the brawling mastery joint. Do have 10 in health, 10 in vit just to have that power regen a little bit. 10 in dominance because dominance does actually affect us quite heavily. Funny enough. Huh? At 15 we get 3% of dominance. Huh? Don't remember it being that cheap. I remember just being like 10 and then you get like a good percentage. Did they change that? I also know like over 300 on this, it actually gives you a lot per point. Like even look at that, you go like for power, right? You go, oh okay, it gives you plus 20,830. The next point, just one skill point, gives you like over 1,000 power. Well, no, don't. It gives you a lot though, nonetheless. Oh, I kind of want to put it in the Dom though. Might do that. Everybody's wondering, why did I do that? It's pretty simple. Yeah, flood of power. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Just your shields scale off of your resto mainly on healer, but also dominance, your backup stat, your secondary stat scales off of. So it's definitely something to consider heavily. And for these, we got our 5,000 too. Yeah, we got all three. So I feel like we don't need to do any more past that. Plus we have our starboat here anyways. I would definitely go ahead and fix my primary heal or my priority heal. Am I not reading this right? Priority heal. Yeah, so I can have them both. Cool. But yeah, I want to at least have the priority heal just to be like one to clip stuff because priority heal always clips things. I get like flood power in the priority heal. I get ground in priority heal, but also just for good practice, good habits. Tempest Guard. Let's do Solace of the Sea. Where are my White Lantern abilities? So, oh, did I? Because I changed things. Yep, it didn't give me them. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna definitely check that out then. No, there you go. Popped over. Okay, so life shields is what I wanted. Put that over. Alright, so we have a crazy amount of shields. So I got life shield, I got bubbles, so this is another 3/4 shield, 3/4 shield. This is an 8-person shield here. 4, okay. Got my party, got my group heal, and got Souls of the Sea, which is a healing field, damage, healing over time, I mean. So it's just good all around. So you know, I probably could do like a high tide thing going to. This also does like heal over time. But I feel like we got so much going on here, and I don't want to really lose a priority heal on this one. Just because and like, oh crap, I didn't switch back, and like that split second of switching, I don't want that to cost someone their life. So I definitely want to keep at least the priority heal on both bars. This is more of my like supercharged regen bar. This is more like, okay, I just need to heal you bar. But you kind of see everything's kind of like stagnated, like, oh, healing ability with the shield, healing ability with the shield, healing ability with the shield. And normally shields also clip stuff, so I'm going to just clip everything with those. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good, pretty set. Actually, I still need to get my healer stuff up. My damage was priority for me. Damn. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. I got like 3 shields going on already off rip. And you just have me and do that just in case. Yeah, that's gonna be set. I think that's the healer setup already. Got my 25%er, which for those who don't know, I want everybody to know this too. There's a reason. I know most people are like, oh, only use 5K and the 10K ones, or really only use 2 10K ones. You can reach in enough with like Starbolt, or and then also use a supercharge generator for me, Drown in this instance. But the metabolic boost is one that I use, or I use like a pheromone bloom, just because it does knock back and it heals me. But these ones here, the 2500 supercharge costs, if you don't actually realize it, if you get all your mods right, like for example, let's run down. It costs about 25% of our supercharge, right? Quizlet alone, depending on what supercharge we use, it will give us some supercharge ability back, right? Ico, when we use a superpower, it does that, gives 1% supercharge. Cool. Gemini, depending on what we're using, with the Caster's Watch, it's going to give us some stuff back as well. Now, it does what? It says for like 25%, it does only 0.5 supercharge energy every second. Does it for 6 seconds. So it gives us 3% back, essentially. Right? So at least got 1 on Quizlet, 3 on that. That's 4, let's say. Really, Mega Blast gonna hit multiple times because it hit up to 8 targets. So that's like 8% plus an additional 4. So that's like really 12. Plus right here, you get another 7. That's 18. Oh no, 19. I'm tripping. Yeah, 19% supercharge back on just using any supercharge ability. 19%, right? Then if we go here to our head mod, we get 15% supercharge back on top of that. So for using a 2,500 or 25%, we're at 19 plus our 15. So what's that, y'all? That's about 34%, and we only use 25%. So it's always a net positive, regardless of the fact, for just using that. So it's going to give us more supercharge than we're dishing out just by using it alone. So that's just amazing. Okay, that is just incredible. And don't even get me started on my boy Barry, because then this also gives us, using supercharge towards a portion supercharge use, gives another 15%. So we're already at what, 34? Another, what is that? Oh my gosh, what, 49? So it's almost 50% supercharge off of that alone. So it's so net. Like, yes, the 50% with the 50%, yeah, it could be, it's pretty much at even, which is good, especially because we do have Black Adam as well, which is supercharge generator, and gives 30% more supercharge back. It does help a lot. So you pretty much get a base level 50. But if you're ever trying to build up to the 10K, getting that 25% off, it just, why not? Especially to do the cooldowns of them. So I'd always use like the pretty much my 25%er first, and if I got my 10K, then I'll use some 10K, then I'll use 50. But you could do 25, 50, 25, 10K, 20, and just alternate that way too. But nonetheless, that is definitely what I would use right there. Now, as far as damage testing, because we have our melee loadout, which is our more accurate loadout, I want to go ahead and damage test some of this. I'll be honest, that's what I'm looking forward to, at least right now. I think we might go ahead and also utilize our CR box. Yeah, I need to put a lot of this stuff up. Okay, I'll take those for sure. Yeah, I need to get rid of a lot of this stuff. So let's put these back where they should be. And I'll keep these two. Definitely keeping those. But for the... Yeah. Cruddy muffins. Okay. Yeah, I want to get this box off. Let's go open it just so you can see the styles and stuff as well. Let's do that. So let me clear out my inventory. After that, we will go ahead and do some damage testing and make a better loadout, or see how we incorporate the White Lantern powers in our existing loadout for water. Because I have pretty good loadouts for water. I'm gonna be honest, they're very similar to LV's. I think there's a slight tweak on it. But yeah, LV really has some really good loadouts. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was making my own, and I had like something similar. I just didn't have the additional supercharge. I only had like one. So I was just in that mindset of only have one supercharge. But then I threw in a second one, especially when I had another supercharge healer in a group when I was running a raid. And I see why the two superchargers really work in tandem with each other very well. If you don't have that second healer, if you don't have that healer though, that supercharge healing, it's kind of like, be honest with you. Oh, we get more. Oh, no, we don't. Guess a one-time claim. Nonetheless, let's get this. It's our CR. And I will go ahead and take all these emblems, because this is also my emblem guy. Actually, I got a crap ton of emblems. I used to have actually all this filled out. You can see I started emptying them. That's why like this looks the way it does, and that does too, because I was like emptying them like crazy. It's also why I was able to get so much money, because I was emptying and selling a lot of this crap. Wait. Yeah, we can always pull it on the next one. Hey. Now, I could go ahead and level it up. But I actually want to see if there's a way to, like, keep it on each and every one. Now, let me... Man, I had this tile, like, way back in the day. Release all. So whatever we take on, we would just take that on and change our appearance with it. Nonetheless, okay, we have our CR skip box here. Yeah, we should have enough, like space-wise. Okay, I do want controller roll because this is mainly for the support of controller. The damage roll itself, I'm gonna stay with my Trade TJ main character. So let's go ahead and do that. Dang, son. We got mad stuff. See, we got so much stuff that's overfilling like crazy. Crap, I need to actually get rid of stuff there. Rid of stuff in terms of... Dang, I already got a 420 skip. Crap. Well, I'm gonna use that on my Pumbaa. Use my other character then. Alright, and then let's just go ahead. Yep. Okay, so now we should be good. Yeah, let's take that over there. Alright. I think I might just throw all these into the bank, honestly. And I can always just sort them later. I want to clear inventory, especially if I'm going to be actually using this character. I don't want to accidentally take these emblems to consume them. I want to keep them to sell or to give away. So if y'all want some emblems, I mean, by all means. Clearly, I have more than I'm going to go through. Even if I was to absorb them, there's a lot of duplicates in here too. There's a lot of feats. That was a lot. Oh, wait, there's more. This thing collapsed down now. Oh, wait. I have more space. They got maxed out slots, too. That's crazy. Alright. Auto sort. Cool. Nonetheless, let's also auto sort this because I don't feel like dealing with all that. Like scrolling down. Alright, we need to get that. Oh, those ones I was gonna sell. Bam, baby. I do one-handed for this? That I would have used. I got dual wield on it. Shiny is alright. Honestly, that martial arts was good for controlling hand blasters. Would always been good. I remember dual pistols used to be goated. Now it's really not. Brawling's actually still pretty good. Bows are good. Rifles are good. Staff is good if you do the combo, like the 1-2. Two-handed. I feel like a lot of this stuff's good. But this is pretty much a set and how it looks. It's pretty decent. It's just another, actually like a Blue Lantern looking set. So, yeah. Nonetheless. So, let's now. What else? What can we take though? Because we're already out of space with a lot of this. So let me go to my collection tool and get rid of that. And let me go to my material tool and get rid of that. Yeah, let me just clear out the inventory like I said before. We're gonna clear out the inventory, then we're gonna go back on our main strategic tune that's all maxed out and go ahead and do some damage testing and damage loadouts. If y'all got any suggestions, go ahead and drop it in the the comments joint, the live chat, just so we can kind of team experiment here. What we about to build on. So this is my main tank here. Pumbaa. I like that name a lot. It's also my favorite character, DCUO.
What is it about pistachios? They're so fucking addictive.
Yes. Someone asked me, do I prefer pistachios shelled or unshelled? I'm like, shelled for sure, because I don't know what it is, but something about the unshelled ones, they don't taste the same.
Stale.
While we're waiting, I'm just going to get this out of the way.
It's cinematic going.
Oh, bro, I didn't go eat. Alright. My fault, y'all. My lady walked in. Good though. So, let's, actually, let me go ahead and do that now. So I can knock this out. Tank roll, of course. Yes, he is not that much of a jump. But I'll go ahead and do it now, so when I'm utilizing some of this gear. Yeah, see that one I'm going do one-handed. These are all count bound. Let me just get through them right quick. But yeah, okay. Let me see, I got my artifacts. And you see all this preparation, all these wolf pack doggone things that I got prepared. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have all these different characters. Should have paused on that. Should have pumped the brakes majorly on that. Goodness, I should have pumped the brakes on that. I'm just shaking my head, man. That's one thing I do regret. One thing I definitely do regret. Trying to think. Normally, this one was my collection one, but I also have multiple collection ones, so too. I have a lot of storage characters. Let's preface it that one right quick, right? That's all. Like, oh, I can do all these giveaways. I got a lot of stuff. Yep, that's another collection one. Cool. So I'll throw them over here. Oh, this was maxed out. You see, I still got the Phoenix joint. Dang.
Many lanterns have assembled to face an invasion.
I promise y'all, this was not trying to be a flex or anything like the sort like that. This is purely like, oh crap. Which one is it? I remember that. Actually, this one is one of my collection characters. What's the other one I was using for collection sound? I feel like it might have been him because of munitions. Greatness. Greatness 2. Greatness 2. Nah, you got nothing on, buddy. Dude. Yeah. I definitely could use them. I think it looked like, based on like all the entry spaces, I cleared them out. He trying to trade, boy. I feel like I definitely could have done something with him. I feel like King Doctor's where I was keeping my material joints at. Was I? Because him and the other one, I think it was like King Doctor. Something like that. Or was it this one? Is it this one? Yeah, this King Doctor. Oh, no, this is my other collection one. Oh, yeah. Yep, he dang near full, too. Now I supposed to transfer the stuff over. Oh, crap. Okay. I have just enough. That is crazy. Okay. Don't put none on that one now. So this one's full. I got like 3 tunes in full collections. Hey, we might be doing a giveaway collections. Alright. Y'all need to take some of this. Shoot. I'm so serious too. I'm not playing. Light Skin Hammer, that was the other one. But I think he might have my materials, so. He was the other one that I thought had my materials, like King Doctor and Light Skin Hammer. If y'all know about Light Skin Hammer, it's a Kevin Hart movie, man. When he was the Black Hammer. That was so funny to me. And when DC was like, people were like charging people money for it, I was like, man, I'm about to make a killing then. Because somebody want to buy this name. And they did. But they were trying to pay me like some stupidly low in game. And the process that they were trying to do, it seemed like they were trying to scam me. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that, big dog. I'll wait till someone else gonna want to buy it. This is why I got Pumbaa. Let me get him. Then I'm gonna throw all those like daily boxes of gear and stuff. I'm gonna get that to Pumbaa, and we can go do some damage testing, yo. I ain't get all them collections now too. Who's that one?
Damn it!
Excuse me. Cool. Them in there. That one. That one. Yeah, I don't even need these anymore. Oh, dang it. I shot all that. Anything else? Cool, I guess. At least I think. No bot space. Crap. I'm gonna put some stuff in here that I shouldn't. Take those out. Yeah. Do it that way. I'm just gonna get rid of some stuff now. Not that one. That's one, that one. This one we need to donate and make the league some stuff. Damn, we getting capped out already. Alright, whatever. Tribute it. I'm tired of holding on to it. I was capped out before where it was like literally 0. Alright. That's better. Now let's go ahead and dump these in our augments. Yeah, I think we're all maxed out there. Yep, we are perfect. Exactly what we want to see. Let's do our precision ones now. Now I'm not going to do the perfect one. Just because I want to say that for an actual, like, head augment, if you will. Celestial. Yep, Celestial. He got Divine Light. Okay. He's a healer. Interesting. Alright. So. Now he doing Starbolt. Alright. Damn, I remember Consume Soul with that too. Oh, it was so good. Man, I miss it. Okay, nonetheless, let's think about this, y'all. Let's think about this. Okay, so we have this top loadout. It's already very, very good. Those who don't know, Whirlpool is very good. It doesn't really split. It used to split too aggressively, I would say, to where like the max damage it was supposed to be doing is like kind of actually low, comparatively speaking, because it splits so hard. So it's called the Deep, and they both don't split now. They just hit hard on all enemies, no matter how many enemies are there, which is astoundingly good. I'm just trying to think, what can we add to things that would make it crush enemies take 10% more damage. So this crushes them, the magma vortex, so we don't really need it. Because we're going to do bubble into that anyways. Spam that till we get omega beams. And before we hit omega beams, we'll hit Nemesis Lasso. And then hit omega beams. Okay. Huh. Or we could just do bubble into Mega Vortex. Or Magma Vortex. Nemesis Lasso. Aquatic Arsenal. Omega beams. Cool. I wonder if we keep like the sidekick or something. Would that be like used against us like that? Actually intrigued. See, water spell's actually pretty good. They used to be actually kind of crap, but in using it, it actually feels really good. When you're in a damage rotation, it's pretty quick, like unexpectedly quick. So I feel like it's actually pretty good for damage. Depth charge would be really good for damage. For a water ability, keep in mind, for a water ability, it was pretty good. I don't know. Because I remember Whirling Dervish used to be stupidly crazy. But I do want to keep another shield in the mix. So we'll do Bubble and Life Shield. That's fine. It heals me, and this one just does more damage. And then we'll use Brilliant Chains we have here. Just because it's supposed to be that finisher. Oh, no. Where's the Radiant? That's what I want. Yeah, I want the finisher. As well as the starter. Okay, so we have a starter. We have Spore Pod. We could definitely use Spore Pod, I feel like. And then since we have Spore Pod, we can throw ahead and shoot those Scarecrow Fear Bombs then too. Why not? I feel like we're gonna lose some DPS. I'm purely just trying to get all these out. But I mean, they do so much damage. Like Shadow Core is actually very good. If you don't have anything that's like good, Shadow Core is actually pretty good. Does a lot of damage. Is there anything else? So let's go to our seriously, y'all. No, you saw me lining up for that. You literally saw me lining up for that. Come on now. I just don't want unnecessary pattern interaction unless I'm causing it myself. Nonetheless, so let's do it like this. Now with this, that's actually gonna be a little bit of an issue. But we have shields, so maybe we'll be fine. Yeah. Nonetheless. Anyways, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? I want to show like the base damage, how much this does in a damage test, and then let's kind of go from there to see how can we improve it. And yeah, so I want to do these two. Two full combos like that. Start that again. I feel like I lost damage purely when I'm not hitting everybody. Yeah, like we do like 0.5 mil per second, which is insane. Well, over 0.5 mil. Actually, it was just going up higher and higher, which I feel like it's gonna keep going. The highest I hit it, I think it encroached on like 600. Like it was close to it. It was like 587. It's like the highest I was hitting consistently though. Like very consistent. Like I used to see like 530, 560s. Then it got like 570. It kept going. Well, 587. And it kept staying at like 575 and to 580s. It would drop like maybe once and then it would step back up for like the next like 3-4 parses. So I feel like that was pretty good in all honesty. Now the fact that we have these, it's weird to like. What the hell? feels so clunky. So I can back up to 560s. Like 500s. Like I feel like I could get around what I was hitting before, but it's like I don't know. Cause I want to like truly use it as a second loadout and make like part of the rotation swapping, like swapping to the second loadout to hit the moves. I feel like Scarecrow Bomb doesn't do much anyways, like comparatively speaking. So I want to switch it out. Let's do Whirling Dervish. Alright. What's on my feet? Deadly block 5%. I mean, that's actually can do some very good damage, chunky. But we about to get rid of that. Dash and combos. Cool. These y'all went away. So I mean, like 571 was like a very good start, but I feel like the fact that they got bounced back so far is like ridiculous. I see the vision. I see the vision, right? I see the vision. Bear with me, because we kind of like getting it down. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, tell me if I'm wrong, right? Or tell me if you got something better for me. What I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking we do it like this. Like let me go to trades so I can show you the loadouts, right? Alright, so I feel like we start off normal, right? Or I feel like we start off decent. So we throw a Spore Pod, get some damage over time. Got 12 second cooldown anyway, it's gonna be a while, right? Damage over time instant. We're gonna Radiant Nova into our life shield so we can clip it real quick. Then we flip back. And really we could hit this Whirling Dervish, and while that's gone, we flop our trays so we're not losing any kind of DPS at all, right? We can swap our trays, right? And then we go into Magma Vortex, into Bubble, hit our Nemesis Lasso, and then do Aquatic Arsenal, one full combo, the full 4 or 5 hit, thing, Mega Beams. While we're doing Mega Beam, flip back, hit another Radiant Nova into the Life Shield, Whirling Dervish, flip back. Oh, I feel like this could be good. This could be good. That's my headspace where I'm like thinking about it, right? Alright, tell me if I'm wrong, man. Tell me if I'm wrong. I kind of want to check out LV, and I kind of want to collaborate with him. I ain't gonna front. Because LV, baby, he seems like a good dude. I like his content. So, and I like the fact that he was coming up with some builds himself, so I can highly respect that. So, let's do this. I'm gonna come, pause, but I'm gonna hit buddy from the back here. So when I'm doing my sword swipes, it's actually coming all of them in a cone effect in front of me, not like I'm sitting in the middle and you see these two behind me or anybody get hit kind of deal, right? That's my thought process behind it. Oh man, I messed that up. I'm butchering it. Cause I did out of order. I hit bubble before I even hit vortex. See, we already hit 600 though. We already hit 640. There's no super too. That's what's crazy about it. All right, let's do this again. I need to get my muscle memory down. So I need to hit the Nova into the life shield, then hit Whirling Dervish. Man, okay. So Spore Pod. Switch, magma, that. Switch over, hit it again. Oh, come on. Spore pod into that. I feel like I'm butchering, but see, it's already 760. Okay. I think we find it now. I think we really finding the loadout. But I feel like one, I'm butchering it, so I need to get practice down on this. I feel like some of the best practice personally that I'm gonna do is in the field. So let's just go ahead. Let's sign up for her. I feel like I want to do one of the event raids. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of the event raids, and let's take it over there. First, let's save this loadout on to be on the safe side, right? Ooh, should we go ahead? And this gonna be the version 1, so it's all fine. It's all fine, cool, dandy. We're gonna take this. Cause I think after I'm done stream, I might hang out with the league. Unless y'all want to see that. Do y'all want to see that? We doing the league streaming. I need to make sure they're okay with it. Okay, so then I have both the Call the Deep and Vortex. Yeah, we should be good there. Okay, single target. So this is already really good. I kind of want to do something very similar. And since I want to use both loadouts, right? I want to use both loadouts.
Name the loadout, get wise.
Never. Oh man, that's funny. I said never very quickly. I feel like we can do
No.
that again. Well, we do like Neo Venom can come down here. But I also feel like we can put Call the Deep over here though too. Cause Call the Deep on single target, man, this hits so many million, like over 10 mil. Like it's stupidly insane. Yeah. Okay. But I like Whirlpool because when like you're in a boss fight and you got a lot of ads, since it doesn't split as harshly anymore, it like Whirlpool like obliterates those ads like crazy. So I feel like we might keep it like this. Like we know Nemesis hits hard, we know Call of Duty hits hard, and then we can keep it like this. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like that a lot. We got a shield with the Magma Vortex. We can clip it like that, like we did before. Because we're gonna be kind of ranged on this, I don't want to put too many close range abilities like the Nova Radiant, for example. This is very close range ability from what it seems like. I definitely want to keep this there because Tsunami Strikes, it's a range anyway to do the combo, so I'm gonna keep Mega. Let's do this one. Let's definitely throw a bubble back in the mix. Okay, let's definitely get rid of Radiant. Let's throw a bubble back in the mix so we can do like dehydrate into bubble kind of deal. So as we're stacking this up, bam. Alright, and we'll do the same here. Bam. Oh, 12, 18. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Nonetheless, I feel like once again we can throw another. Definitely throw like Spore Pod in here for sure. I feel like this, it hits hard. Like it's gonna hit over a mil for no reason. Well, not no reason, but like, you know what I mean? Like, But I wanted to go well. Like, cause my idea is like, okay, do another Spore Pod into Magma Vortex and to Life Shield. Then hit like Luminous Beam, and that's just like channeling because it's Vulnerable Interrupt. We switch over to the Loadout, hit like Dehydrate into Bubble. So now we strike the like crazy. Nemesis Lasso, Dehydrate Bubble. Oh, we do Dehydrate Bubble and Nemesis Lasso because Dehydrate loses stacks very quickly. So Dehydrate Bubble, Nemesis Lasso, Tsunami Strikes at least a one combo. Get our Omega Beams, pull that off, switch back, hit us something else. Yeah, I like that. I like where we're going with this. I haven't looked at no one else's loadouts or nothing, so I don't know if this is like gonna be meta or not. I feel like this is gonna work because we're already seeing like a big increase. We're hitting 760 on you saw like on a higher end, and I was messing up the rotation of it still. So the fact that we're hitting 760,000 per second is crazy. No supers even. I have Gemini on and all that meant for me spamming my super, and I didn't hit a single super, and I'm still hitting those numbers. So this is gonna be really good, really quickly. Oh, you know what we could do? Does Heat Vision? Can someone in the comments let me know? Does Heat Vision? Can you clip it still? Cause I remember you used to be able to clip Heat Vision, and similar like Nemesis Lasso. Like yeah, you used to get the burn effect, but some of the channel damage still comes through. Is that still a thing or no? I might do Shadow Curse. That actually might be better to use than that. I don't know. Hold on. Let's damage test Shadow Curse first of all. Let's damage test Shadow Curse. Let's damage test that. Now I want to see which one does more. Does that do more? Or before we start, I need Scrap and Purified off. So I need you. And you there. And we shall put you on, I guess. Yep. Alright, let's put you over there too. Alright. What the heck? Oh, Lasso does it though. I remember that. Lasso, you can clip out of it and it still does the damage. But hold on, what does more? Alright, we about to test this. So we gonna throw Shark into the mix too. Okay, we gonna throw. What else do we say? Shadow Curse. We gonna throw Shadow Curse to the mix. What else? Scarecrow Bomb. Why not? Let's just see what happens. I already know that Spore Pod is better than Scarecrow Bomb, and technically a little bit better than Shadow Curse anyway, because Spore Pod is just a one-off. Shadow Curse is a channel, so there's that. No, we're okay with slight channeling because it gives us time to switch to 29 loadouts. Trays. What else is like a decent single target? Oh, we got Touring, man. Hold on, our finisher, our actual finisher. That'd be good to put back on the loadout rotation, honestly. Okay, so I got all these on here now. Let's double check, make sure we ain't got nothing that's gonna come out to do like extra damage or another pet, so we're not interfering. Good, come go to combat here. Okay, so for each of these, does anything do Crush enemy takes 10%. Okay. Terrifies. Nothing. Daze enemy take additional damage. Okay. So this does daze. I feel like that for that. I need something to crushing wave for that. Okay, bet. Just so I have it. I'm gonna fix the loadout and everything here in a sec. We're just gonna do a little bit of damage testing. Which does more. Well, all the ticks happen. I have 10-second parsers on. I'm gonna do like 3, just get an average, like what typically we see for damage of it. So this is like 31,000 per second. That's fine. So we had an estimate of 30 right now with this. Let's do it again. We're looking at. We're roughly at 30 right now. Dang, what the heck happened? Oh, it didn't crit. That's why. If it does not crit, it drops like 20. So it's roughly 30. Let's just say 30. Alright, because if it doesn't crit, it's 20. If it does crit, it's roughly 30. Alright, that's fine. Cool. Let's try a new ability. Does like 500,000. Yeah, Lasso's not being used. That's actually quick. And then it does 1,000,000 if it. Yeah. I don't think none of these are to compare. We're definitely about to use this beam. We about to use this beam. No, like, look at Shark Frenzy. What is it about to do? It does more damage with dazed enemies. Hold up. I just realized that. What is 500,000 when it critted? That not critting does. But this Shark Frenzy is AoE. Hold on. That's not AoE, is it? No, it's not. It's not. That's fine, though. Okay, let's do this. Then let's do this. So we got from like 500,000 to like 7. Can I? Hey, son. 1.7 mil. That's like extra 600K. We're using that. Nothing's about to compete with this. Oh, crap. I pseudo inflated that number. Yeah. Dang, that ain't crit for nothing. Alright, but let's wait a couple seconds. That's a non-crit of Shadow Curse 60. Which I will say, even it's 108. Yeah, nothing's about to compete with that then. I mean, if it crits every time, since that's like 224,000. So let's say 225 for simplicity's sake for every crit. But even like this crit only does that. Dang. Huh. Dang. Okay. So Chakra still does have a little bit going for it. My goodness, can it? All right. Well, let's just check out some. So we do have the beam, and I'm highly want to go with the beam just because it can hit very hard, very quickly. But that Shadow Curse does seem kind of appealing. Let's do this. That really go off and hit like a whole bunch. Yep, it did. Yeah, I'll even count it. Dang. Hold on. I might need to change this up. I might need to change this up. No lie. Hold on. Because it's still going, too. Alright, then let's do this. Okay, so Torrent. So our finisher is pretty much like the Shadow Curse, but it does more damage. Because you see, this is what 244, right? And he's not even 35% or below. And you see, where's our Shadow Curse? Shadow Curse, when it critted, it did only 224. So it does like 20k more damage per tick. Okay, that's fine. So let's go back and let's let's go back and fix our loadout here. Alright, so we got this. We got this. Got call it deep because damage and all that jazz in between. And I feel like we be spamming supercharged a lot. But I also want to do like situational ones too. If that makes sense, right? Like if I just want to do a big hit, I want to do a big hit, especially if I got a super an EOG healer in the group, big hitty. Other than that, I probably just want to be alternating between these two. Generalized damage boost and when ads come out. Sorry, this is also AoE too, so yeah. But here, nonetheless, let's do this. Let's do our bubble. So we have that. So one, we're getting protection, but we're also doing extra damage from bubble because bubble does a couple extra damage ticks. Plus it allows us to clip things, so that's just nice. What do I do the same with life shield anyways? I might do spore pod. Oh, what actually does more damage? Magma vortex or spore pod? We gotta do the research. Okay, so coming back to this one. Ah, crap, I'm actually damaging myself like crazy. And it does tactical. Crap, I'm not getting true values no more. Cruddy muffins. And then let's do solar amp. Alright. Just so it gives us enough might to make up for it. Well, it's not really making up for it. It's gonna hit, all these are gonna hit lower, mind you. Because once we get that page, that book back, shoot, it's gonna be crazy stupid. Alright, let's retest this. Alright, we're doing Vortex versus Spore Pod at the moment. I think Spore Pod still does more. But I think Vortex just adds us the PIs and all other stuff in between. And it Magma Vortex also lasts a little. Okay. Well, you see, the initial hit is smaller, but the ticks are greater. It's another 54, so okay, another 77. So technically Spore Pod does more total damage. But quick damage like per second. Let's do it again. Let's do Magma. It seems to be critting very often. Anyways, on that first day, which is what we want for sure. Yeah, the subsequent, ticks will be great if they do. Oh, that's actually very close. So Spore Pod does more then. Let's see, can Spore Pod hold up this time? Spore Pod did not crit that time, so but it's critting most of its. Where did that come from? Interesting. Huh. 66. Yeah, so on average, Sport Pod still does more damage. And it has that past 10 seconds, that's like 12 seconds of actual damage over time, which is going to help us in the forgiveness with our damage. So this also crushes enemies, so yeah, I think I might do Sport Pod in all honesty with that, so I can just clip those together. And let's do Luminous Beam for show, for show. That's gonna be crazy. But that also wants dazed and just take additional damage. Well, dang it, what did we say too? Oh no, we were using Torrent. Now I gotta test. Hold on, what does... Alright, that's a very low, like, no crits really. Dang it, I'm kind of forgetting my numbers here. I'm being bad at this. That crit, it's gonna crit all the time. So since it crits, right, I want to see what we're using in these next couple slots. After this, we're about to take it on the road, so to speak. That didn't really crit either. What the heck is going on here? Why is it not critting? That's very odd, in all honesty. But of course, that's not crit. That's a lot of crits. So this is pretty much the max damage it's going to do. 73,000. Oh, there it goes. It actually crits now. This is roughly the max damage this is about to do. 8. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Shut me up. Plus, it does more damage if the target is 35% or lower, which I do like, especially single target. This AoE, single. Yeah, I think we might be doing that then. We might keep Luminous Beam, and then we might do Turret while we switch back over to Trade 1. Alright, let's keep that. Let's keep the shields going. Okay, so we have something to clip as well. So yeah, vulnerable to interrupt. Does this still actually go if I interrupt it? So I'm very curious about that. Is it like a Nemesis Vassal? It's pretty much not letting me. Oh, does this? It almost shows me having a White Lantern ring. Man, I'm kind of hype about that. Alright, so let's save this loadout as well. Let's go back to the base. Let's save this loadout, and then let's start running some content. Okay? And no, I'm not naming a single one of these get wise. Never. Just letting that be known. Man, after we see how these kind of go down, then we kind of make our assessment or our judgment from there. Ah, crap, I need to switch back my artifacts. For those who don't know, like, what is like the main artifacts to kind of use, transmission cards are going to be mandatory. Omega is just so good. It's so meta. Like, it's just so good. Purified pages of the black. This is just amazing. Like, on top, like, for 6 DPS is good. My DPS is good. Now, why is it good, right? So let's read it. While in combat, your current health is about 50% of your max health. You gain 1 stack each second. Alright? Now, your healer's going to be healing you, and plus in-game, or in different instances, a lot of times you get like a heal over time effect. You can pop barrels, you can pop shields, which we'll read that here in a sec. But pretty much, as necrotic energy siphon your life, damaging you in return for a greater power. Now, it has a 0.01 second cooldown, so you see it is pretty quick, and how much like tick's about to be. Max stacks is 10. Self damage stacks is 1% of your health. Bonus, Vite Precision, Redstone Defense 3%. Bonus, incoming healing and might per second per stack is 4.5. Now you times it by 10, so you move the decimal over to the right one. That's 45% more might. This is single-handedly some of the biggest might increase that we got on a single piece of like artifact. Because like, yeah, what is it? The Tetra does what? 2% of your might. This is double, so 4% extra might, right? Cool. 4% to 45%. Crazy. Crazy. Then if you use a shield, it grants damage reflection and temporarily immunity to self-damage from the artifact. So, oh, excuse me. So the fact that we're using shields is going to help us out a lot. 1 and 2, we're reflecting damage 20% of our precision. Our precision is not really worth focusing on as a main stat because we have DPS gear on anyways. We got decent enough precision. Okay. So reflex duration is 24 seconds, which is a long time. Cooldown is 15. Immunity duration is 12. It's just gonna be good. Yeah, and you already know like this pretty much double procs our damage, so to speak, because we're gonna be doing damage inside this, and there's an additional 30% of all damage in there from all players. So we should be doing mad stuff. Plus we get extra 5% might on top of it, so it's like 50% might off of that alone. More crits, just a pretty overlaid basic damage over time that we're going to add to the mix, so our DPS is not ever down. And this is just meta as freaking B. So yeah, that's why we're using those, by the way, for those who are like coming back and new to the game and all that. But yeah, bam. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do it on duty. If I can freaking do stuff. Oh, anyone want to join the my league? By all means. It's my boy Sunrise's league originally, but you know we up there. So hey, let's do this. We'll just do normal for now. I got replays. I'm gonna reset it and definitely spam the crap out of elite. And I implore everyone to run elite of these raids. They're not hard at all. I ran elite on this so many countless times. It's insane.
Player smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face with sunglasses.
Why do you say smiling with sunglasses so many times? That's funny. How do you say that? Masarafi. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. You know what we about to do? I'm gonna let Google tell me how to say this.
Now,
I'm gonna be honest
I
with you.
understand you might have done this before, but heads up. I've sent some muscle ahead to keep the big guy occupied while you knock out his supports.
This year is different. The source wall is broken. I have already freed myself.
Don't let him psych us out. Calculate. Your plan still good?
As good as I am.
Which you aren't.
He might not be. But the plan is,
Sarafi.
let's go.
Oh, this is going to fail wonderfully.
Cool.
Before, we would fight 1 year at a time. But now I have the power to wage this battle in every single year at once.
Okay,
Encounter.
every single year at once?
Let's
so
not
all we
be
need to
super
do is
close,
keep coming back
actually.
and beating you each year? Don't really
'Cause-
get how that's a win for you, you big goose.
Keep coming back. Forever Flash?
Your plan would be to do that
forever? You're such an idiot, and you can't even see it.
We'll be here with our all this. Please suit up next year to come back fight. Don't worry, we got it.
Yeah, delete it. Ooh. Get rid of that. Oh.
That's not good. Does this mean your complete surrender is off the table?
Now I will say
stands no chance.
Omega pretty heavy.
The anti-monitor shield is down. Finally. If anyone is going to plunder this world, it's
Oh,
going
look
to
at
be
that,
us.
5.
Well,
Like,
don't just stand
pretty much
around.
half a
Get
mil
over
per
there and
time.
Take them down a peg. Or 20.
Alright, now we're gonna be done with it. Am I tripping? What's going on here? I thought they had timers. Yo. Come on, get up. I'm missing out so much damage.
You are not even worthy of becoming shadow demons in my new universe.
I'm messing up the combo. Whoa.
Your efforts are in vain. I shall
messed up that
devour
combo
this
so
planet
hard.
for eternity.
He's just too powerful.
Dang, that just one-shotted buddy.
Those shadow demons aren't helping the situation. Stop them from reaching the anti-monitor, or it's going to get ugly.
I'm just one-shotting them. It's crazy. Yeah, that's strong.
I expected more.
That's strong. Ain't no doubt about that. Get rid of that. I'll turn back around. Plus, stunning them, I think. Oh, crap. It's over another one. Just need a couple more.
I'm quivering.
Stop. Halt.
His shield is down again. Now's our chance. Attack him.
You have sealed your own fates. This universe shall be mine. You have achieved
I should get
victory
dehydrated.
this year,
But
and the
listen,
next,
I mean, we hit
and the next.
millions per
One
second. I
year,
mean, that's pretty
when
good.
your bones
When we were
are
actually
dust,
starting to get on the roll, we hitting over a mil per
be the
second,
victor.
which is pretty fun.
And so,
pretty
we
good.
have both achieved
800K,
victory.
900K.
Hence the paradox.
We were kind of
would be fitting.
a little iffy on it. Plus, we're not using the
Pressing. I must
what's it
attend
called?
to.
The
I mean, thanks,
little
but what's
devices
more
for
pressing
it. I
than
want
us?
to see if is Erica using them. She using those little devices? Nah. Okay, cool. She is buffing up though. Interesting setup. What's she? What power is she? Dang, it's hard to tell what power she is now. It'll actually tell you what power people are. Tape out sex pretty good. I'm probably actually get the mark, to be honest with you. One more thing to dismantle. We just get the mark. Call it a day. But nah, Lethal, man. Hey, look, if you need a lead or something, man, let me know. I got prep. Anyone that want to join up with us, though, Shady Heroes, I'm gonna be honest, man, y'all, you got to chill. You gotta be cool with it. We don't like a lot of nonsense and extra drama and all that. Like, we gonna joke around and play and have some, like,
Hey, it's my good friend, that total stranger.
quote unquote NW2 kind of lobbies, because we'll joke around a lot. But, hey, I don't want to do no nonsense, alright? We ain't doing all that. I feel like let's sign up for the other raid. That one is a lot more extensive. The one we just did is very, very much so. Can we do private now? That's a little. To join with bank space. What do you want bank space for, though? For the store stuff or the league store stuff? Speaking of which, since we did have to restart our league because of nonsense, I'm actually curious, did he buy the bank space for us? Because we still need to get a lot of stuff out of there. Not the old one. Well, he gonna figure that out. He gonna deal with that. I think on the next raid, the one that we just signed up for, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we did. I might do the melee loadout for the most part. Yeah, we have all this. There's so much. That was not here, but that's sick though. Oh, let's check this real quick. Check. Okay, so we getting there. We getting up there. Yep. Okay, so we getting back up there in our bank space. We didn't have any for a little because we had to restart, of course, but. Oh, the pet DPS could go stupid.
This flux and speed force is crawling with paradox demons. Normally, I'd say we try to harness it, turn it to our will, but it looks like someone is already meddled. Keep an eye out for the Flash. This seems right up his alley. Batman sure doesn't clean up after his own messes, does he? But why should
he? Buddy. Come on, you didn't let me do the thing. Oh man, I messed that up again.
How interesting. Paradox entities really erased.
What, Savvy
Sorry,
logged
I'm going
in?
to have to break the rules.
What's when Savvy logged in? Oh, that's what's up.
The strength of that blast diffuses proportionally to the mass it encounters.
Get up off of me. I'm on something that's messing me up. I just realized. Nope.
These paradox demons are being drawn by the anti-monitor.
That was bad.
But why?
But I kept, like, I guess when I was on the angle here or something, whenever I did, like, my one
How
attack, it just
presumptuous.
messed it
I'll
up.
chase them down. You go on up ahead.
I don't really care right now. Oh wait, skipping past as a team. That is the way to go about stuff. I forgot. Come on.
Us, together.
That's the worst idea I've ever heard. I'm in.
This one you need to be away. Forget it. I'll just switch.
Minor damage.
Obviously. That's concentrated paradox energy to see you can run as fast as me.
Why does everything look gray? Oh no, that's kind of messing me up. I'm thinking it's on like cooldown. Dang it, why is this such right here? Where's what? There's my orbital, there's my supply drop. That's done.
My will is
Supply drop.
One down. So your plan is to, what, take out every individual paradox demon?
Well, it's working so far, Professor.
I have to see how you think this will actually solve the paradox. Lead the way, Flash.
On,
Could you
man.
just... Never mind. I guess that's
Yo.
the best I'll get from you.
Not because like the loadout's bad. I feel like I'm just messing up a lot. I'm messing up a lot.
Both of you will be destroyed.
Let me guess, Flash. You teamed up with Circe and now she's
This would
betraying
be
you?
perfect for the melee look.
No,
dang
wait.
it.
So that's not really Circe.
Get a grasp on this.
beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
That statue come to life? Not sure why. After everything else we've seen.
Fuck, I'm butchering this. And I'm using a range single target loadout, essentially my boss target for Ag there right now.
You are the causes of the paradox. You will be erased.
How can we be the cause of the paradox if we're fighting to stop it?
If you want to actually stop it, give up. Fighting the paradox is obviously what's causing it. You'd be a better hero just staying home and doing nothing, but you're too stubborn to sit still.
I'm hitting it with slow speed.
Can't do nothing. Something. Besides,
I
I'm
mean,
not the problem.
better
The anti-monitor
parse on
causes
that.
chaos. Some
It's
sort
also
of
just
escape
really
attempt.
crappy on me for it. The actual rotation of it. I need to get the timing now, cause I'm hitting buttons a little too quick, but it's not registering that I'm hitting them. Goodness. Come on, let me go.
That's the
quick.
center of the
Go,
paradox
go.
demon incursion, a confluence
There it
of
goes.
magic, meta, and tech.
There it goes.
What's your plan now, Flash?
We push it out of our reality.
What confidence?
Green power is dropping.
ink has a simple molecular structure. It can be removed with water.
Did you really have to tell us that you could remove dirt with water, Flash?
I think they need to fix this visual bug, man. Right, man. It's moving awfully a lot.
Hey, you did it. You know, we make a pretty good team.
I'd rather run over broken glass.
I did the most, like. Y'all saw the horses. Look at that, though. I know the melee one does more. The fact that this is doing this much like that, come on. Can't do nothing but respect it. By myself, and I was getting damaged like crazy. But nah, we gonna save them how they is. Oh, that was actually a really good parse. Hold on, what? Almost a 3 mil parse on that. And it wasn't nothing crazy because the next part was only like a mil, almost hit 2 mil. But in that 3 mil parse, the highest I hit was only 600K. I'm telling y'all, man, stuff be looking good. So nah, I feel like those are gonna be the damage loss, at least for right now. But we're gonna improve. Ooh, excuse me, improve upon them. I'm gonna improve upon like crazy. I feel like I need to drop a lot of this stuff in here. I need to add more slots here. Definitely here. That way. Man, I'm tripping. How much stuff is. No, it's not the right one. That still looks sick. I wish you could go in there. No need. I think I was right by going down here. Because I was with the bank. The donate. Yep. Where to fight. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright. So. Dang, it's 12:20. So I also want to know, like, for anybody that's watching this now or watching it later on, cause I have like a crap ton of videos where I was doing like time capsule unboxing, booster bundle unboxing, all kinds of stuff like that, right? Should I keep, like, go ahead and post those? Would y'all be interested in actually like viewing those? Or should I just like cut my losses, go ahead, chalk them up, call it a day? Kind of deal. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts on that? I might go ahead and open up these 3. Yeah, I got 90 anyways, so I ain't really tripping on them. And I might go ahead and call it because I ain't in front of your boy. I gotta use the bathroom, and I ain't trying to have y'all waiting on it like that. Well, it's selling pretty cheap. 11. And this stuff here, I'm all these too. These 20s ones as well. I think I'm gonna buy it all the way up to 100K. Hey, if y'all sell them cheap like this, like, you know, 20K, 10K, all that stuff, I will buy them off you. Just let me know in game. I'm not going for 100 though, just because it's no point. They'll be selling for cheap. Yeah, I kind of pseudo resetted the market. Oh, some sold 3? Prisoners high. Catching deals and steals around here. I like the change they did to the broker too. If y'all know, you can leave stuff in the broker for like crazy amount of, like actually like 2 weeks kind of deal. Like, that's crazy. So it's like 50K, really. Alright, I'll buy that. That's 100K each. I ain't doing that. No, that's 100K each. Nah. But we can do a little end it off. I'll open a couple of these. See what we get. We got the mystical. Oh, we got the green. I'm gonna take that because we don't got it yet. But I do want to now check how much are these going for. Not crazy amounts. Also, let's do this. Let's see how many. Okay, so yellow is like 4. Orange is about almost 4. We saw green was about 6. Yeah, a little over 6. Yeah. Purple, yeah, 7. Pink is 7. Blue is about 8 million. It's all millions now. Red is about 8 as well. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, orange. Orange is like 9.5. We got green. We got white. White's 17.9. 18 really. Okay. Then what's black? I know if we got white, you gotta have black. We got white. Oh, that's gonna look sick. They go a white lantern. I'm gonna have a white lantern fit. It's already decided. I'm doing a white lantern fit. That's one thing. Like I already got an ultraviolet fit for my pet DPS. Doing white lantern fit. I'm gonna use it as my melee joint because it's already kind of got that similar aesthetic to it. Well, I got the black and white neon going with it. I'm gonna use this though on it instead. Damn. What do you think about to buy that, dude? Unless, okay. Let's open up a couple of these then. So we got blue. Okay. We're okay with that. Another green. Not the best, but we'll keep. Okay. Oh, this is the Techion. Okay. So let's look at these then. Let's look at these. So, that's what I should have done. That's Techion green. Alright, so let's do this. I'm gonna show y'all each one of them for each, okay? So Tachyon is about 4, about 5 for yellow. That's what it looks like. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Pink about 5 mil. That's alright. I can see this actually going for like a very like anti-monitor kind of aesthetic. It will actually go kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Get some tubes going with the anniversary gear from like back in the day. Go stupid. Okay, 5 mil. This also good with like a monitor set as well. 5 mil for the purple Techion Bloom set material. I mean. Okay. Then what we got? What we got? Pink, purple, yellow. Okay, orange is about 8 mil. Orange about 8 mil. This could be good too. A little monitor set too. That's, or even atomic will go stupid with this. Even fire though, because you make it look like it's like lava flowing. That would be kind of crazy. Okay, I can see the vision. I think the vision is pretty nice, to be honest with you. Okay, we got blue here. We got blue. I could probably do like some deep sea water stuff with this. This actually go kind of stupid. So I like how there's a very light blue there on the shoulder. You saw on the hand, the shoulder. Very light blue with it. There's like a dark blue, like kind of aura around it. It's just pretty good. Did I show green already? Because we got, I think we already saw one. Because green's about, let's show like 9. But I think green's already lower than that. We got red. Oh, man. With a rage lantern? Because, like, your blood is boiling. Oh, because your blood is boiling. That's what happens when you get the red lantern ring. That's good. It's actually really good, then. If you don't know, that's like DC lore. When you get a red lantern ring, it boils your blood with rage. So if you ever take it off, you'll instantly die. Interesting enough, with a red lantern ring, you'll just instantly die because it like replaces your heart, and it's like everything that pumps in you instead of your blood is like this like weird boiling plasma, like rage fuel. It looks like that pretty much. So if you take off your ring of a red lantern, you're cooked. It's pretty much no comeback for you. Okay, the 18.5 is really 19 million. Okay, I mean I can, like, yes, I have like over 500, but like it was actually like one of the things, like if you got the money, you might want to hold on to it till after this whole event and everything. That's why I always implore. If you want to buy stuff now, if you want to make quick money, definitely sell these. But I would say long-term money, doing some like Rockefeller, kind of deal and whatnot, I would say buy them now. If you want the styles or you want to complete all of them out, buy them now. They're cheap right now. Then as you're collecting these more and more, as time progresses, because they won't be the hot item in your face kind of deal anymore, especially when the next time capsule drops, or after the event's over and they're not dropping anymore, you have only a limited amount of time capsules and a limited amount of these styles, essentially, in the general pool of the population. Start selling them then. This is like 18, almost 19 million for this white one. It's going to jump like 50 mil, 100 mil kind of deal. Sometimes it gets to 300 mil. So definitely, do that if you're trying to make some money. But yeah. And then let me show you all. Let me show you all these ones. So in Charlotte we got yellow. This looks cool. A yellow lantern would actually look kind of crazy with this. I ain't gonna lie, because you're all fear based and whatnot. These are very good lantern sets. Orange lantern. I mean, he could be decent just because it has that right hue to it and the right glow. Orange lantern actually could be kind of crazy because you're just so envious. You're just so like greedy and lustful. It's like you're like, get away, my precious, kind of deal. Like in the mist, it like shows kind of animation before you actually get to the animation part. And y'all seeing the prices that we got going on here. This kind of cool for like the how. If you want them like Hal Jordan kind of people, it's like you don't need a ring, you are part of the emotional spectrum. Or even Jon Stewart did the same thing, which is crazy. Ultraviolet. I might use this on a piece of the ultraviolet kind of setup I already got going on. That is pretty cool though. Then you saw pink. Pink is gonna be good anti-monitor stuff. That'd be look kind of sick. See, we got the blue. Got the blue hope. This is like it's trying to be corrupted by a black lantern or something. Like you find your inner demons kind of deal. Got red. I already said this one would be sick. Because like you're just like ready. You're already pissed off. It's showing on the exterior. The other one looked like interior, shows like your blood flowing. This just looks exterior, like, oh, you pissed off. It's a leaking out kind of deal, which is sick. Oh, we looked at orange already. Man. Yeah, I think we looked at them all. The only thing, I want to show you the white one again. I'm definitely going to be after this one. I think everyone is because the white lantern ring just came out and everything too. So it is very, very pretty good. But yeah. But no, that's pretty good, man. I like these double loadouts, man. It's kind of sick. Y'all kind of see what I got. So look, if anyone's using my loadouts, I mean, feel free to. Just credit your boy. I'm just saying. Just credit your boy, alright? We got the white already. You already know where this going. You already know where this going. Collect. That's mine. Mine right there. Got the white one. That's what we wanted. All praise the Most High. All praise. Got the white one in this one. We got the white one. We got the white one. Collect immediately. We're not gonna waste no time. We got both of the white ones. With the white lantern power. Come on. Oh, we got purple. I'm gonna Mace Windu. We got yellow. We got another white one. We good. We're gonna make some money. Just give me my money. Just give me my money. Ooh. Dang. 80 time capsules like that. Shoot. So we're doing pretty good there. I'm gonna be honest, I was collecting all of them because I'm a collector. I like to have everything. So yeah. I think we might do another opening of these like time capsules, right? And kind of just go from there on them, right? Especially in the sense of like reviewing them, evaluating them. Right now, they're going to be so flooded on the market because everyone's opening this stuff to get like the styles and everything, as well as to finish up the collections and the materials and all that, and the gear and emblems and all that stuff that comes in these. So it's definitely going to be a lot right now. I don't really want to do them right now. I might do one just to showcase, like, oh, hey, this was already something that was at this price before, but now it's at this new price because it's flooded. So I want to do a price comparison of them, see if they're worth opening, or just sell the box as is. Granted, I can't sell them when you open it from a mega because that shit is unlocked. It's account bound. You can't sell it. You can't trade it. Since account bound. So yeah. But yeah, nonetheless, y'all take care. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off with that being said. Like I said, I gotta use the bathroom anyway. So I'm in stream here. If y'all want to see more streams and all that jazz, cause I like how this is. I was able to kind of put my ideas out there of like the damage stuff. You saw a little bit of damage testing. And I want to like get more refined with it. So I want to share all the true numbers once everything kind of said and done. I think the fact that we are able to like increase our DPS by a pretty substantial amount, based on the loadouts that I kind of just made up on the fly there, is kind of speaks volumes right there. And it goes back to thinking that, oh, we just had more slots, we can do it. And we're utilizing the new powers you saw, as well as some old ones and some other iconic ones. Now, I do know DCUO is still doing a giveaway of iconic ones. So let me do... let me actually look this up for you. I can't pull it over. I'm on my PC, but I'm on PlayStation right now, so I can't just pull it over and show y'all. Nonetheless, I'm pretty sure if you do... what's my boy's name? What is my boy's name? GeoForce 100. That's one of my homeboys. But Buddy is good. He informs very well. Okay, I would highly recommend y'all check him out. Subscribe to his channel and all that. He had like 5K subs, a little over. So definitely check him out. But he does a lot of like reporting with the news and stuff. Yeah, I think if you go on the forums to DCO, it should be there for how to get in for the giveaway, because DCO is hosting their own giveaway, right? I know normally I do a lot of giveaways myself, but DCO is hosting a giveaway. It's 15th anniversary giveaway. Yep, I just looked up DCO giveaway, and it literally says 15th anniversary giveaways here on the forums. To celebrate 15 years of DC Universe Online, from January 2nd, 2026 through January 6th, 2026. Players are invited to a chance to win special. Oh crap, I just missed it. Dang. Dang, I missed it. So it's already gone. Dang, it ended yesterday. I thought I had time. Oh, man. Like, 'cause I saw a buddy's video. A buddy put a video out like 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I got a couple days to do it. But I like vaguely listened to it because I was doing other stuff. Dang. Nonetheless, it pretty much says to enter, you got a comment below and share your favorite DCO member within the past 15 years. All entries will be collected during the giveaway period. Winners will be selected at random. 1 entry per person is allowed. For those posting for the first time, your comment will need to be approved. Please only post once and allow some time to approve. There are multiple reward tiers available. Tier 1, 5 winners. Each winner will receive a Wolfpack token. So if you don't know what a Wolfpack token is, that is similar to how a lot of my artifacts are. You kind of saw my other characters, my alternative characters. So pretty much what this says is that any character that I go to, I can pull this artifact at 200 at its max level, maximum efficiency, and have it straight 200 on every last character of mine, no matter how many characters. Okay, if I want to have 100 characters, I can pull on all 100. I don't need to level it up each and every one. It's just that. Alright? That's what a Wolfpack token does. Event, iconic abilities, reward cache, which has that Shadow Curse ability that we saw with the cone that we were testing out. Spore Pod, which we were using in both loadouts. The Alton Brine Hulk, which is a supercharge for a pet to come out. It's like a crab, crustacean-like being, but it's humongous and does like pretty good damage. And actually, for the pet DPS, it does scale with pet damage increases. So like Aquaman pet increase, scales with that, scales with the other ally pet increase, as well as like the God Wave thing and all that jazz, the source buff, all that. It does get increase with that. We got Starbolt, which is excellent for supercharge generation, especially on healers. Scarecrow Fear Bomb, which it is pretty good if you do look at it. It is pretty good. We did test it out. But, Spore Bomb shows a little bit better. And Magma Vortex, which is also very, very good. And since it crushes and burns, for those of my fire guys, and as well as water, it is very, very good to use Magma Vortex, which is good. It says, or you get Time Capsule iconic ability to work cache. Instead of, with the choice of one super rare iconic ability, you can use Bat Swarm, which is a supercharge. We call them swarm bats, similar like how Batman got messed up when he was a little kid. Or the Nemesis Lasso, which is one of the, if you can choose an iconic ability to pick that. Nemesis Lasso, this is what it is. This is what it is. You tap melee to release from the Nemesis Lasso, pretty much. You can channel it for 10 seconds. Supercharge modifier 5 per second, which is cool. You accumulate a lot of their sins, you go inward, dealing damage, but pretty much it stuns them, it's gonna lock you into holding them. If you're a tank, that's actually pretty good. For DPS is what we mainly use it for, because it's just good. And what you can do is, it's because it's vulnerable to interrupt. You can, upon hitting it, if you tap your range attack, you can cancel it out, the animation of it, but still keep the damage. You won't get all the ticks of the channeling for the full 10 seconds, but you'll get like I think it's like 2 or 3 ticks, and then you wait a couple more seconds, then bam, it hits at 200 of your might with a 10 meter AoE radius. It is great. It is so good. And actually, it's capped at a percentage of your might. But weaker enemies are instantly judged and defeated if their health drops below a certain threshold. Sorry about that. Dog in the back's tripping. Which 30%, which is actually very, very good. So you can instantly execute a lot of enemies. So definitely, because that is one of the tier 1 of the 5 winners that could be picked. If y'all don't have this already, get it. It's gonna cost like $500,000 if you want it, by the way. I mean, $500 million. So it's gonna cost you $500 million, if not more, if you want to buy it outright or just get the collections for it. The collections will cost you a little bit more money, in all honesty. But let's actually look it up. I was on like 400, but yeah, 5. But like 420, 425. Yeah, let me see. It's a lot. Tier 2 has 10 winners. Okay, so we're going to get like 7 time capsules. Each winner will receive a time capsule super reward cash containing 7 Absolute Dark Knight, 7 Deadly Katana, 7 Joker's Legacies, 7 Wonders, 7 Lexcore Exclusive, 7 Cordian, 7 6-dimensional Kryptonian. So that's cool. Let's actually check and see something here. Because I think those were like old ones. Old in the sense of, yeah, so you got like Deadly Katana, which has this. This is Absolute Dark Knight. Absolute Dark Knight right here. You get 7 of these. Yeah, and then it's like older ones, which we have a lot of them here. You get 7. They have a lot of those. Deadly Katana. Okay, Lexcore exclusive, which is this. You can get an ally Future Lex with it as well. Joker's Legacy is another one. You get Harley Quinn ally with it. Wanderous, another one. You get Nubia with it, which is pretty good. Oh, for tanks at least. 6-dimensional Kryptonian, which is this one. A lot of people like it because they like the punk rock stuff with the jacket and the mullet, or the Kryptonian kerchief, because that's actually a fire like style. As well as 6-dimensional gear. So it's a really good style set for like the superhero look, if you will. Accordion. Here's the one accordion, which is a bit older, but it has the corrupted ore, has void material, which is going to be very, very good. So that's actually pretty good. They're bringing that. And yeah, that was it. So you get all 7 of those. I just kind of pointed out for you. And the tier 3 is 15 winners. You get 30k nth metal, which that's a good chunk to put towards your White Lantern ring. Keep in mind. Yeah, each winner will receive a currency reward cash that includes following: get 30k nth metal, 50 quarks, 2 destiny tokens, and 10 stabilizers. 10 stabilizers will help you out opening these time capsules up. Destiny tokens, there's these ones right here that allow you to get a whole bunch of different stuff up top, as you see. Ideally, I would definitely say use them for seals of completion. That's the best thing to use them for, in all honesty. Also a seal of preservation, just the cash for 10, just so you use them on everything below like 160 in artifacts, and then past that you just do, seals of completion, call it a day. But because this comes with 10, and even the ones you buy on like the marketplace are only like a 6-pack, so that's actually very good. Sorry, I always buy these out. I need to do better, actually pop them each time. I could have popped them during the stream here. It would have been better off. Quarks, if you don't know what that is, it's like over here. You can buy like some Omegas, which are just boosting colas for you and your whole team. Gear that can get you up to 425 here, so it's pretty good. This is Diamond Missile Ore. It has like a Goku Ultra Instinct look to it, which is actually very good. And more like aesthetic stuff, as you see. It's like energy cells, so it's very like, power hungry. Different type of materials you can get. Power set auras. So actually each and every power has a corresponding aura. It's very, very good. I would say like I'm rocking like the electricity sparkling aura, for example. So you see all that electric going around me? That comes from that. The glorious one actually expired. Then these are from old time capsules as well. You could buy stuff through the quarks on this as well. So these are like even like the rare things that you need like a whole, you need like really good luck, or you need like a full collection set for. You just buy it outright if you have enough. It's only giving you 50 quarks, but as you pretty much do more and more time capsule openings, you'll be like me and have like 11,000, so I can buy like 2 of the top items. but I also have the other top items already. So yeah. Nonetheless, so you can buy gear and stuff too, and anything that comes in that time capsule outside of like the what's it called, like the catalysts and stuff for like allies and artifacts.
Bloody heroes. Bloody
But yeah,
villains.
that's it. That was DCUO's giveaway. It was actually very,
In the herd.
very generous. I was not expecting that at all. Hopefully, if DCUO's listening, do more of these. Please, please, please do more of these. These would be great. Yeah, you did it for the 15th anniversary, but I think that should be the stepping stone of you doing it more often. And I honestly think that although you don't charge for DLCs anymore, if you did something that came along with the DLC that you did charge for, I know that sounds bad. People are going to hate me for saying it, but it will help y'all get your money up so we don't have to deal with a lot of other stuff. You hire more developers, hire better stuff, get some more powers, all that jazz. I understand the business side of things. Nonetheless, if you did a giveaway of whatever you charge for, let's say like 5 people every time, not the same 5 of course, but 5 different people every time, that would be sick. So hey, that's at least one of my ideas I feel like DC should do. Nonetheless, that's about it. I see there's a couple of y'all dropping off because I'm wrapping it up. Y'all be safe, y'all be easy, y'all take care, all that, and a Jiffy Biscuit. I might go ahead and stream tomorrow on Destiny because I have a great loadout that I want to showcase to y'all. Okay, it's pretty much my Don't Die build. I did take some inspiration from another creator's build from back in the day. He got me on that mindset that Hunter can have a Don't Die build where we get a lot more DR. We have the clone to spin and stuff like that to kind of help us out. And you can solo a lot of stuff with it. Then incorporate it now with different things. It's just a lot to... We're going to break it down tomorrow. Alright? So the goal is to stream tomorrow, and we're going to go over that build and a few other things as well. We might just do like a whole bunch of builds at once, just so I can just showcase everything off. And then as some of the builds become popular, or if y'all want like independent videos for each one, then I'll make videos for that as well. Without further ado, y'all be safe, y'all be easy, y'all take care. Peace and shalom, everyone, everywhere.